幸福。我知道。Accept。哦，先等等哦，先等等哦，再打一下，再等一下子。随便啦，懒得找字啦。New game. Save file. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Lens. Lens. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you're nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Whoa, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? Or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We have got plenty of time. At least time, really. An eternity. If you catch my drift. Whoa, not now. Ocean. Oh, sorry, Lance, may I continue? Please, go on. Okay then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. What the? 这是恋爱模拟器吗？怎么这样吓人啊 ？A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bugs, worms, and other questions race through your mind. Where are you? How do you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? 我会先关眼睛。You close your eyes. This will be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your entire life, you feel like you are in control. When you open your eyes, 怎么还在这儿呢? You are in the exact same place, except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling at you. Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you will too. Don't worry, you are going to do just fine. We don't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you are pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. That's a volleyball, okay? And with a blood print. When you look down, you find a volleyball stick in the stand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please! You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. It's the Huntress! Oh my god. You're so muscular, okay? And hey, the Wraith. Okay. Oh, it's the Spirit. And the Trapper, okay. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court, okay? Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers, okay? I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. There are weird days and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at these monsters lined up of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters though. What do? Toss it back. Hit it back. Say no thanks. Say nothing. Do nothing. I'll choose between toss it back or kick it back. Toss it back. Will I use my hand? Or will I use my leg? Let me guess. If it's a volleyball, I think I will use toss it back, okay? You bend down and grab the ball. It warms from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. We'll give the ball a toss. It arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress' hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. Oh my god! Oh please, I do not want to be hugged by these muscular arms. Okay, thank you. Try hard much. Blah. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You are entranced. When it's none of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Lance. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you are derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you are also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with that what Trapper says when he says it. There's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Okay? Why does a Trapper have fresh blood on their hands, okay? Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Assistance, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's the deal? What brings you here? You mean they are here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was rave. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Okay. Look, I don't care why this slack jaw moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? And you know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Lance, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay, what question? But be warned, answer quickly and answer well, okay? Quickly and well. This is a timed quiz. It will be very important later, okay? Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one I can. So it's important or not? Come on. How attractive would you say you are? Not to be overconfident, but I don't think I'm very handsome as well. I'll go for average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless. Okay, I agree with you. I think you are quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or grizzly bear. Hey Huntress, your skirt is a bit exposed. Okay, thank you. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength? Nope. Like I'll go for invisibility. Thank you. Super strength. Does it refer to Huntress? Flight. Does it refer to the spirit? Invisibility definitely referring to the race. Same, although sometimes I think I am already. Yes. What was your best subject in school? Definitely not history. Skipping class? Actually, I don't skip class. I'll go for math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Oh, okay. This is the place where the dog lover versus the cat lover. Okay. But to be honest, I'm a dog lover. Ha! You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Okay. What's your favorite color? Blue? Blood red. 3-day-old corpse. Okay, what is the color of a 3-day-old corpse? Black? Purple? Gray? I don't know. I'll go for blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job? Astronaut? Not at all. Nightclub promoter? Hello? No. I think everyone's dream job is not to work at all, right? If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? Exactly. Exactly. It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectation to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla? Chocolate? What is the flavor of horse flesh, dude? Vanilla and chocolate is definitely a hard choice to choose for. But normally I will go for chocolate. But in terms of ice cream, vanilla maybe. My favorite flavor is pain. Okay, what flavor is pain? Okay, same here, same. Okay. Hey, the rave. Hi. But why is this sword with pain? Okay, I think mint chip is the great. Okay, if there's a choice for mint chip, I'll go for mint chip. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I'm right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Well, I will pick mint chip if you have given me the option. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Told ya, if you give me the option of a mint chip, I'll never go for mint chip. Not that I'm scared of the trapper. Let's go, mint chip. So obedient. I think you are gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them, okay? Hi, I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this island. Okay, done with the muscle flex, okay? I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Rave, okay? Hi, I'm Rave. Nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and do big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part, okay? I agree with you. This it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Wait, what's the story about Spirit? I remember something, I don't know. The whole family got killed. And I can't remember. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bombers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fuck buddy. That's not nice. It's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Start speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Rave. Let's move on, otherwise they will do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Whoa! For once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht, this massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Rave rolls his eyes, okay? I'll roll my eyes as well. Don't mind me, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty is engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good launch to chill out and right here. I'm tired, and besides I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? By the pool, volleyball. Okay, this is the the yacht. The yacht, which I support the trapper. This is the pool, which are Rave's ones. And this is the volleyball, the Huntress ones. And this is the launch, where the spirits one. But to be honest, I just want to lie down. Okay, thank you. Hey? Yeah, this is the yacht? Wait, this is the yacht? No? This is not the yacht, dude! Oh my god! Why did I choose a trapper? No! That's not a yacht! Is it? Wait! Okay, perfect. You obviously have a modicum of taste and good judgment. Wait! This is not a yacht, right? Did I misunderstand something? That's not a yacht. Oh, as I hope you do. Okay, guess we are finding out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless, okay? Where's the chill day part? Hold on, hey, that's Claudette. Hey, that's Dwight. For just one moment, this Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. There are also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job, okay? They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderous Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish, okay? Where's the dramatic musical? Okay. None of the others survived. Ahem. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, oh, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they are vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. Okay, can I choose again? I want to choose a venue again, please. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised, okay? We don't have much autonomy around here, huh? Why do you need autonomy, okay? The least you can do is to allow us to do our job, okay? The most you could do is to help us get off this island. Oh, so you are trapped here, okay? Yes, follow me, please follow us. Hey narrator, yes, something I can help you with? Those two Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Damn. Oh, no, I don't mistaken. I remember the slogan of the Dead by Daylight is death is not an escape. Escape is not death. Death is not an escape. Okay? Isn't like Dwight was asking for help to get out of this island though? Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But you just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here, he has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. No, I do not belong here, okay? Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, the decision matter. Mostly. When I agree with them, not like the other island, okay? So what will it be? Oh, I can choose again, right? So I assume this is the yacht. This is the volleyball court. This is the pool, right? So this one will be the launch, right? Right. This will be the launch, okay? Exactly, this is what I want, okay? Freedom, laziness, and relax. Okay, finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us will be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath a gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my jaws. Whoa, wait, you float? Is it? You float? Well, I thought that you are actually walk by your legs. Am I wrong? Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap. And when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on the island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. Yes, but there's 3 other killers here, okay? So thanks, I guess, for getting called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspirational tone, his eyes shifting as he sleeps in a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Okay, fine. It's what you will be saying when you get behind the bar to make you drink of your dreams. Aha! Ha! Ha ha ha! Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. Right, so what will you be having? A vodka soda, a sangria, a scotch rocks, virgin. To be honest, I don't know what is this 3 others option. I will go with vodka soda, which is something I know. Vodka soda. Coming right up, okay. Really takes me back home, you know. Vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion, I would, how do you say? Bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. They always had a nib of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little heated pocket. Okay, what's that? But no one hides from me. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island, no? And you're mixing it with a soda? Really? Okay, so I shouldn't be mixing it with soda? Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. Okay, well, you give me option of vodka soda. There's no option that vodka alone, okay? Since you have fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch, okay? Thank you. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they put this kind of facts, enthusiastic community building crap, I would have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. Hey, 袋子安安，是的，我买了。You don't think it could be a kind of fun, a little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine. Or whatever you say. As I want to see my hat. Hey, wait. You wore a hat? I've literally never seen him in a... Exactly! Even I remember he doesn't wear a hat. We must make small talk. I'm at least picking a topic where before we end up being forced to do some lame improved game that nerds learn at their non-sports after school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd, okay? Meeting a certain someone to protest too much, okay? Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cold fog beneath my severe feet. The topic I chose is books, novels, comics, fiction or none. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind, okay? Not my type. A groan rolls through the crowd, not a lot of readers here. I would imagine based on that response, they were so much more enthusiastic about drinking. Yes, exactly! This narrator, you know me, okay? Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you, okay, what do you want? Lance, what's your desert island book? The one book you will bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be a classic horror for a reason that should be obvious. Which means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern, humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Dracula? Frankenstein? I definitely know Frankenstein. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Books? No thanks. To be honest, I'll go for books, no thanks. But since it come out with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, to be honest, I have a little bond with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is one of my novel, English novel in my academic studies. Yeah, so I actually read it and finds it quite interesting. So I'll go for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for this round, okay? You know, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've always felt like I had this one other person living inside me. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship. Well, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I've thrown on it in dry blood. What? What kind of description is this? Until we meet again, Roxanne. Hunter looks out toward the horizon and there's a moment of silence among the groups. Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love and being read to, especially when someone does all the voices. Okay. It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you, it's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me, well, I'm the one narrating now, okay? You don't even need to read. You could just make it up and you'll still be fine. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? 100 giggles and gives you a playful little wink. A wink. I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandon them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Okay, the Huntress, you can stop pulling up your skirt. I mean your dress. I don't care. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Okay. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Okay. Great idea. Oh, it's the trickster. Okay. Wait, at least this guy looks normal. The trickster looks pretty normal in this game, okay? Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking, but I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello? And who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack! I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea. Also tasting the secret trickster and leaving. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Ta-da! The rules are simple. First, you spin, then you swap speed, that is. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All mix-out will happen out of view of the public eye, real romantic like, okay, a make-out, okay? Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic. Well-adjusted adults. Okay? Lance, you are up. Okay, I'm up. You grip the bottle in your hand and put your feet in the hands of the empty bottle god. Minigame consists of two parts. On top, a pointer, okay? Which rotates in the clockwise direction. Okay? And at the bottom, a target we're going to be pointing at. Okay, a target you're going to be pointing at, okay? This year, upcoming minigame is a special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's the result, okay? I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Well, okay. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Ready, okay. Well, away we go. Spin the ball and see who you're gonna smooch. Okay? Who am I going to smooch? Okay. Should I press the stop button? Oh, I think I should press the stop button. Okay. I will go for the spirit. The spirit. Oh no, it's the rave. What the hell? You got rave. You two are meant to be psych. You have to actually spin multiple times to get a real result. First to get 3 times is a true match. That's how you play hardcore speed. The border on this here, I still got chance here. Now get a spin on. I still got chance here. The spirit. The huntress. The spirit. Come. The trapper. The spirit. The trapper again. No, wait. There's a last chance for the trapper. No, oh, please, no trapper. Oh, the rave. Okay. Now the rave and the trapper have 2 versus 2, and the huntress with 1. But what is it? The spirit 0. Okay, the spirit. Okay, now the huntress, rave, and the trapper got 2. Okay, relax. The spirit. Okay, now the spirit got 1. Okay, the spirit got 1. Okay, the spirit. Oh my god, it's the rave. Rave is a true match. Okay. Okay, rave is a true match. Okay, I like invisibility. At least, okay. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderers in hand. Now you are looking across a beach tower and rave. Looking across a beach tower and rave, okay? Okay. Lust in his eyes, sweat glistering on his skin, okay? Do I need to start imagining this scenario? Your heart races, okay? You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears, okay? Rave takes you by the hand, okay? And you sit face to face in a private section of the bar, okay? Okay. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating. You sure I'm sweating, not swearing? Okay, but not in the sexy way he is. You are sweating. You are sweating in the gross way you would sweat at an interview for a job you are not even remotely qualified for. Okay? You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Why do I find this so funny? Okay, Rave, you, we, look, you are great. But also, oh wait, no, I'm the one getting rejected. Not you getting rejected. Wait, just a moment. Did he just steal your line? Exactly! Did he just stole my line? I thought that was supposed to be me rejecting you. I want to be kissed by you, but well, I'm maybe not even sure how. Is that sad? Okay. Great, now I look sad. I'm well if the tropical shots fit. You make me happy to be around. I think it's still so new of this. We can figure out later. Oh, we can figure it out together. Or maybe later, please. Really, you would, really, I would like to get to know you. And yeah, no, the kissing thing sounds great in theory. It sure doesn't sound, painful. So then, for now, Rave reaches out and gives you a vigorous handshake. Thank you. Handshake will do. We are acquaintances going on friends. Going on lovers? I'm sorry. Great handshake, by the way. Really? Truly? I had to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we'll never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Okay. Okay. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How fun! You were expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. Okay, I agree. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assorted of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't a prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable, okay? Well, something I expected. Okay, thank you. White and clouded usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Okay. Oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Okay. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Rave or Trickster. Okay. So three of okay. So that's Trickster. Oh, so that's another Trickster. Okay. So four of them don't want to sit with the Trapper, but the Trapper doesn't want to sit with Rave or Trickster. Okay. So Rave. Okay. In terms of mutual, Trickster don't want to sit with Trapper. Trapper don't want to sit with the Trapper, and the Rave doesn't want to sit with the Trapper, and the Trapper doesn't want to sit with Rave. Okay. Oh yeah, the Trickster is here. Surprised. Well, you just mentioned that earlier. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectester. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds and my whole scene gets a little flustered. Yeah, you got a crowd control hacks, okay? Hey there, you are looking good, Lance. Real good, yes, better than you. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. Yes, exactly, okay? Huntress doesn't want to sit with Trapper. But Trapper is okay with the Huntress, okay? No, seriously, their arms are way too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Okay, true, you're right. Look at this. You can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Oh, now I know. Okay. So, okay. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice called that. Oh, so bug by daylight, or dead by bug light is completely normal. Okay. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Okay, Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Okay, now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Okay, tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a speed. What kind of meal will you eat 12 hours? Okay, we hope you all enjoyed. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually telling us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat, okay? Even with specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. Wait, what kind of meat do you mean? My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you would know, consider what you have been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Lance, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that speed, right? Or several parts of people, overlapping people perhaps. Okay. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know. Okay. When you look closely at the speech, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between layers of meat. Okay, is that a corpse? I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, okay, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal, okay? Whoa, it's right for a change. Cause I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who's the twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we are all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful and okay, wait. Cleaver, oh my god. Oh my god, start imagining that. Ugh. Fast, powerful and clean, okay. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood, okay. Oh my god, why do I have this kind of scenario? Oh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvious. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to extra hell if you would like. Please stop, please. I hate it when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey lads, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but here I volunteered to carve up Felix. Oh my god. So I'm eating Felix? My character? Oh my god. Why is Felix? Oh my god. Otherwise, it will go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argue over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they are always terrified of tetanus. Oh, so they're terrified of tetanus instead? Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid ideas. We'll hate for it to get cold. We hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigame consists of 2 parts. Okay, minigame again. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on bottom, a target you are going to be pointing at. Okay. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer reaches. Oh, so now you include the invisibility part. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Oh, so it's a different game. To achieve perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end, okay? Ready to play? Or would you like for me to replay? I'm ready. Oh, where we go? Slice. Okay. Press the stop button. Oh, I'm good at this. Oh, basically this is the QTE. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is fast. Okay, I'm okay, right? Perfect. Okay, this is a little bit faster. Still okay, right? Perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a lot faster. Oh! Never mind, not bad. Okay. Oh, this is a bit too fast. Oh, you missed completely. That was pretty good. Let's see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said machines are dumped. Dinner is finally served, okay? For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat. which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them unnasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. It's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This obvious hell, I mean. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. Think mystery comes easy? Claudia and Dwight are not the only ones who have been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they are lifting their masks. This is only 19% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through here. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being there is not having to eat. Okay, true. That's the only one thing. Think about it, Lance. Number 2. It's no number 2. One last thing to think about in the afterlife. Okay. You are right, I guess. Even if I want to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Okay, I read your story. That's true. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Okay, thank you. You do not have to show me this, okay? With the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. Yes! My worst is they are staring at you. You are not eating. They don't like that. Okay. I'll just start eating. I think they want explanation why. What do you want to tell them? To be honest, this is Felix, right? This is the meat of Felix. I would say this is gross. But there's 4 killers in front of me, staring with murderous instinct. I would say, I'm sorry? Oh, look at that seagull. Look at that seagull, it looks a bit fake. I'll just say I'm sorry instead. Actually, it's not the food or the company, I'm just super self-conscious of how I look when I eat. I was just planning to be grossed out by dinner, so I'll have excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that makes things awkward, I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry about what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right? Guys, is someone listening to me? Oh, you just got ignored? Typically a group that includes 1, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their cheeks would be quite scary. True. However, right now you are barely able to keep your head up. Let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice. But I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. True, but I'm eating Felix. Hey, it's me again. Yeah, you. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Okay. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you are really here. Okay, why am I here? No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right. Oh my god, this lame pun. Not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path, okay? There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Okay, starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? But this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But only one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. Okay, why am I here? Why am I playing this disgusting game? Okay, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character that's some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find hunters holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Okay. Oh good, yeah, okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Okay. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Okay. You sure? Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you are not nearly as scared or too busy reading in pain to see me. For me, you feel nervous in her arms, not just because they are maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, you know, say it out loud as single word like some crate. Okay, beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Hundred Sykes. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet. So that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see the hunter is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little worse. Wait, everyone, this BGM. This BGM sounds like Maple Story Cunning City. I mean, like, that's 90% similar, right? It's from the Maple Story Cunning City, right? You know, the city where you change the job thief. I mean, well, they actually changed a little bit, so there's no copyright issue, I guess. Okay, fine. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offered you some jerky, probably human. Okay, thank you. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Oh, can I decline the human jerky? I'm a vegetarian, thanks though. Okay, Huntress grunts in judgment. Okay. Humans are at the top of the food chain for a reason. Whoa, what's this? You have found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Okay. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced human animals? I'll show her a thing or two, I think. You silly goose, you chuckle. I think you can show her how to do it, but you don't have to use the silly goose part, okay? You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the beret off and collect a lock of Huntress' hair, locking it back into an attractive swoop. Hey. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches a clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, with their waving in the air above their heads. It's important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after flirting. Go! Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone. And we're not going to say who. So don't worry. You hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we are behind on time for evening activities. And we will only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But storytime is my favorite activity. This is a narrative heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Okay, so I'll be deciding, right? Right. Oh great, you have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Yeah, this time definitely will be me who will decide it. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head out clean off. No fuss, no muss. Well, who will admit it? Voice trembling. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they are talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on newbie? Seriously, has anyone here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex the authority giving one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. First animals are back on. You too know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill, it's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Well, we still gotta get started on story time, so wow, we actually changed the name into nobody. Lance, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Wait, I don't know what story are they going to tell me? I seriously don't know. Well, I'll go for the spirit. I choose you, spirit. Oh, so it's a Pokemon. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases. Exactly! That's what I think, right? It was Pokemon. Well, yeah. Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets on her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing even to me. I literally pulled a guy's skull and spiked out once with my... What? With my bare hands, oh my god. Talk about bullshit stories. If anyone else is going to chit chat, I guess I can just sit down and... Her eyes go red behind her mask and both Trapper and Rafe take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Ahem, well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now though, I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. So it's a romance, or is it horror, or is it romance horror story? I call it The Prisoner's Peace. You notice that Huntress and Rafe are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hoda, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was really real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. Help me! Cried someone in the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. But now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking in this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every other side. It didn't make sense. There was no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is. Except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hoda comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety. As the night dragged on with no progress opening the box, and as the night grew longer, the sipping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hoda was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it had never had before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hoda. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. And we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hoda watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hoda, but she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise? Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. And pressing palms against the cold outside of the box, without truly knowing why, Detective Hoda leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into this strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. You could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart pulsing through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. Thank you, said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself toward between Detective Hoda and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking clutches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hoda gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, and parts of doll almost pulled apart. Or perhaps that's how Detective Hoda had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop the pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her own lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You are blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you are not alone. Everyone else looking into the fire or up at the sky. Anywhere. but as a spirit. It was you who chose her, who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensational. She really went into great detail when it came to describing the keys. Too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudia are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted rom. Please! I said do something! Say nothing, hug her. Cool story. Stand up and try to start one of those slow claps. I'll say nothing and hug her, okay? You stand and without saying anything, approach Spirit, reaching her arms around her to hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begin to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like you are being hugged back, but also being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctually, you pull yourself away by an awkward moment and you nearly fall over into the fire. Spirit says something, say nothing, and floats away without saying so much as goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. Yes, it's strange. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you are alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This night, a true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of the 7 seconds because Twitter shows up and is playing his latest song. Okay. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you will be hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. An ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I want. I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Constrictor leaves. You are a bit confused about what to make of these cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to look to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you, but I told my story. I could tell you was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily. Take me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at the pace of motion. Legit? You learn something new every day, even when you are a god. I mean, a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to take the hot tub with me. Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit. We've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Okay. Wow. A hot tub with the spirit. Okay. You and your storyteller friends slammed into the water. With just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear, even though that story bore some similarities to my life, was not about me in any way, shape or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, and not any other equally. I believe you completely. Sure, you cut into pieces in your life, and so was a person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also, a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really? You call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidence. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Someone's blood runs through my vein. Or well, maybe it was coagulated by now. No need to sweat the tedious regardless. I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. You know how many swords that is? A lot! You have got to figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go babbling about it. I dreamt that story like watching a movie in my sleep. When I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin, I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a childhood dream. Do you believe me? Yes, of course I believe you. Oh shit, I pressed no. Fair enough. Why should you? Trust needs to be earned, not taken for granted. Oh no! And if I know everything, because trust me, I know everything. I really know how to answer my own question, but I believe you answered. Whoa, Sugar got me tripping! Sorry, I didn't mean to drag us both. What's important is that a certain cop CQT floating on a cloud of magical means might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from a puzzle box. If you believe that she is, damn got me going away. Before you can follow this conundrum to what will usually be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, find a certain to someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. Nobody used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you are watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabbing a towel from White and then pushes him and Claudia aside as she goes off. Okay, so now I got a bad impression for the spirit. Here over the campfire, the heat is commenting on this chilly night. Looking at the crackling embers, you think of a spirit story about prisoner in the puzzle box. Imagine escape this place. Will you live with your life, or has it already been taken from you and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudia and Dwight arrive. They are now familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable. Or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Let's try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests are the types who want to rub off their beautiful sleep. Ready? Huh? I'll just play some music, right? Ready? Here we go. As you relax and look at the fire, the radio begins to buzz, fast and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might just adjust the dial and fix it. What? Wait. I don't get this. Do I have to listen to sound? No, there's no difference. Never mind, I'll just try this. Let's see what's on these stations. Listen more. Sound creepy. 88. Baba. Hey, this is just not that one. 88. 90. 90 is a bit creepy. 92. I'll go for 100. Yeah, this is what I'll do. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? The spirit, thank you. Are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. The spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she feels she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. We don't really have any of those things around. Oh, it's a comb. Spirit just out and present you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I want it back though, and if you lose it, well, you get on revenge on me. It's the last thing I do. Okay, that's creepy. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you are paralyzed. Try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now. You have had whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably hot. The human body is made of 70% water. Do you know why? Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even MC's video game protagonist. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. The trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Why are you sketching a portrait? Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know they are not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my. Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I would like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. So you do not like rejection. Okay, were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing sting lines radiating out from me, aren't you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I can see that, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. So you're asking me to spend time with you tomorrow? The rest of this scum life like rats, they will know a good time if I beat them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you are in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier? Oh, it might be the last thing you ever forget. Okay, you hate rejection. I get it. Hey, but hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to about 15 feet to your left. Why? That's a bad trap there. But you're alone for real this time. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you are not poisoned. Okay. Wait a second, where are we? This is oh jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Okay, guys, maybe I'll just end my stream here. This is getting a bit lengthy. I can save. Oh, I can save. Oh, it's an autosave game, right? Whoa, it's autosave game. I'll just save here. Close. Setting. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Thanks everyone for watching this game. Is this even a game? Where's a dating sim? Okay. Thanks everyone for watching with me. Okay. Bye guys. Have a great day.